So, at long last, the Junkyard knife revisited. I guess I'm going to figure out how to make this into a knife now. Let's go. I'm going to make this into a shape that I can cut, and I'm going to have to add some more steel to it, and then we're going to make a knife out of it. See the pattern. Let's get hot. All right, so this is another piece of steel that I made in a class. It's some kind of mosaic, I don't remember what it is, but we're going to use this for the edge because that other piece has a lot of nickel in it and it won't make a very good cutting edge, but this will. So we're going to use this, and I don't remember what the pattern is, so we'll just have to see. So I'm just trying to figure out exactly what I want here. I haven't designed the knife, so I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about what I need in it, and I'm trying to make sure I have enough steel to make what I want. So that's the key to making these kinds of things. Hopefully it works out. We're going to save that for later. Yeah, I think it'll work out. Okay, that's what we want. Okay, so the pattern is on the end. What I'm going to do is cut this all up, and I'm going to stack them next to each other, and then we'll have the pattern this way, and I'm going to add the other pieces of steel on to make the edge. And so what we're going to make is a kind of a kitchen cleaver thing, something like that. It'll be cool. So that's my plan. It could change if it has to. All right, let's get into it. All right, so I just want to cut this up. So let's do some measuring. Come with me. measuring. Not here to about, so it looks like we got about 10.5 inches. Now that didn't measure out to my calculations. Okay, try this one more time. Just say 10.25. This is going to be aggravating at best. The reason I'm marking each one is because every time you cut, you're taking out a piece, and it's like 3/30 seconds, but I don't know I ain't measuring all that. I'm just chopping what I need to chop. So it'll work out just fine. Okay. You see, they want to be together already. They want to be friends. Maybe. You done now? Now? Ready? Where you at? How's it going?
Well, it seems to drive. Oh, yeah.
I don't see nothing coming apart, so see the pattern a little bit. I don't want to stick. Ha! I think that's working. Not how I wanted to, but how I needed it to. So here's what we're going to do, Claire. So we're going to stop there. I'm going to grind that side clean so we can see what it looks like. Make sense? All right, we want to get a good shot because it's going to only be that color for a very short amount of time. So, can you see that pattern in there? To be honest, I'm not crazy about the way this looks, but the more you work it down, it'll open back up. So I have to have something for a hard edge. And I thought about forge welding something here, but I like the pattern also as it gets bigger. So we're gonna stretch it out a little bit more so I have 2 pieces that long. And then we're gonna put a core, a high carbon core. So we'll have, it'll be kind of a laminate, but sometimes when you're making different types of Damascus, you have to put something for the edge. So we're gonna put a piece of 80 CRV2 for the edge. So let's stretch this out and get busy. That looks cool. It's really nice. I can texture it, you know what I mean? But don't overdo it. You know what I'm saying? First, I was gonna make a knife, and then I was gonna make a tomahawk. And then I changed my mind back to knife. It's so confusing. It'll be about 1.5 inches wide, and I wanna make it twice as long as it is, and then I'm gonna stop, cut it, grind it clean, put a core in, stick that back together. Okay? Okay. We use this for our core piece of steel. This is 80 CRV2. Center. So I just cut the junk off the ends because sometimes it wants to tear loose, so I just chopped it off. So the cool thing about forging down on this is it opens the pattern back up again. A uniform thickness, and then I'm going to cut it in half, and then we're going to sandwich the high carbon in the middle of it. I'm going to cut this in half. I got my pattern. I'm going to cut a chunk off that and put that in the core so we'll have the Damascus on the outside, which I think it's getting to look better again. And then we'll have that core in the middle, and then we'll forge a blade out of it. And hopefully it comes out really cool. So we're going to be adding back the steel that I trimmed off the ends. So next. What I should do is probably just stick this on here like this, not actually cut it, just grind it, stick them together, and then just draw it out. I think we'll do that. A little bit of nub there. That way we don't have to weld a handle on it. What y'all think? What y'all think? What you think? What you think? What do you think? I'm gonna do it anyway. Stick it in there. Oh man, you got to get UV protected eyewear. That's another thing a lot of people don't know about doing this. You want these, you know, if your glasses should say UV protected. So I'm using Gators safety glasses. These things are the toughest glasses I've ever had. I've slammed them in the door, I've slid them across the parking lot. Same lenses, these are great. Probably should just order me some new lenses for them, but they're made out of aluminum, and it is incredibly tough. And I got a pair of sunglasses too, but good stuff. It's hot still, so. Just grind little tack welds off. Now we're going to go back into fire. That'll be it. Right here. Now, what do we make out of this? That's the question. Cool. Just want to keep it centered. Keep it centered. Now when we start doing this, it should open the pattern back up again. Yeah, that's cool. I don't really want to waste too much of it, but it's okay. I mean, it came from the junkyard anyway. I mean, can you imagine all that stuff that I got from the junkyard, turning it into a kitchen knife? Fun, fun, fun! It's fun. I think it's fun. It makes me a little bit crazy. Now we're going to start pulling the blade out. There we go. Let's see how long this is going to be. This one's going to be about 8.5. We're going to make it a little longer and then wider. See where our core is? Right in the center. Very nice. Better? Now we're gonna go, I'll just be here by hand. I just wanted to get that a little thinner right out there because I needed to be centered. So first I'm gonna I'm gonna get it all straight, get it cleaned up. I'll grind my profile in a little bit. I gotta decide first whether I wanna do a hidden or a full tang. I haven't decided. Probably will do a hidden tang on this one. So next is shaping, heat treating, and getting the handle set up, and then finishing the blade, the reveal. So got a lot more time involved in this thing than I was hoping, but that's okay. I'm doing it for you. I did it for you. I did it for you. So thank you all out there on Patreon. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for being a part of the tribe, and we have many more adventures to come. On today's episode of how to wash a full-grown 15-year-old cat, it's not possible. So don't take my advice on that. I just let them wash themselves. I have a really big cat. I don't know how old he'd be in cat years, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about the Junkyard knife, okay? So I took this steel. This is a little, so here's the thing I want you to understand about forging. You can forge closer and tighter and cleaner, but I have this Damascus pattern here, and I want to put this pattern onto it so it actually fits really well on here. And I'm going to use this pattern, transfer it to this blade, and we'll have this knife. Let's get to it. after normalizing, we'll grind a little more, then we'll harden. I think I want to do a bolster on here. I haven't done one in a while, so I'll probably do a bolster right here. I think that looks kind of nice. Bolster is not a guard, but two pieces of steel or bronze or aluminum or whatever you want to pick, and you put it right here. So that's what we'll do. All right, now I'm going to get a little bit coarser belt. But for the money and the wear, these Red Label belts are my favorite. These are ceramic, 36 grit, and these are made in Germany. They're available through Red Label Abrasives. They're awesome. Customer service is off the chart. Good people. So get some of these belts. I use these 36s and their 120s a lot. That one's still sharp. All right, I'm gonna go wash it off real quick. And I think I made a very big mistake, and I wanna share that with you. When I was forging this blade, I think instead of the stuff I wanted to be up, I think it was that way. So the pattern I wanted to see, I think, is here. So we're not gonna see it. And the pattern I don't really wanna see is gonna be here. So that's the, that's just the way knife making goes sometimes. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Exactly. Oh, the crazy pattern has been washed away by however I did it. But as we grind into it, it'll start looking better and better. So I'm not totally dissatisfied with it, but it's made out of stuff we found at the scrapyard. So, I mean, what could go wrong, right? A little bit of dicam. Okay. Just want to dry it off. Just getting it dry fast. Probably too hard, so it probably ain't gonna work. Abacus. I could see that core piece that we put in there. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, one. We're gonna do that a few times. So we'll do this one more time, and then we come back from lunch, we'll grind it, and then we'll harden it, okay? Vegaña! That looks pretty cool. It's got some interesting stuff going on in it. So we'll grind into it, and then it should start looking pretty crazy. Pretty crazy after that. All right, now normalize it, and let's see what we got in here, okay? To get into the good stuff. Whew. Oh yeah, that's so much nicer. All right. Okay. All the scales off, 36 grit. I'm gonna lay out my pins, decide whether I wanna do a bolster or not, and we'll heat treat. All right, alrighty then. Just getting this cleaned up so we can go ahead and heat treat. Boop, 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 boop. I'm just trying to make it all even. I don't want it to warp. It'll be all right. It ain't what I wanted, but fine. Boop. That was a nice sound. I don't know why that happens sometimes. Well, look at all that nickel. That stuff is shiny. Shiny. Not even warped. What? All right. Oh no, it's warping. Shoot. Stop that. Stop warping. All right, good. So clean. Really happy with that. Okay, pretty straight. I don't know why I'm grunting and groaning so much. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Okay. That came out nice. Although I put the Damascus in the wrong direction, so that's just the way it goes. Now we'll temper it, and then we will start finishing it. Okay, we'll temper it. Bake. Okay, we're gonna do that for 2 cycles, 1.5 hours each.